Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be reviewing Our Favourite Shop by the Style Council. So, here it is. This is my favourite album by the Style Council, which was a band formed by Paul Weller, who was previously in the band The Jam. This was their second studio album, even though they did do an EP. This is their second official album, so yeah. The first one they did was Cafe Blair, which, yeah, that's another great album, but this one's definitely my favourite. Most of the album's just sophisti-pop and whatnot, and yeah, it works really well. So here's the front cover. Our favourite shop. We've got Paul Weller there, and then we have Mick Talbot, the keyboardist and occasional vocalist. It looks like a very nice shop, to be fair. You can see Tony Hancock in the background and Lennon and McCartney. Well, of course, they're from the Beatles, so yeah. The shop itself looks pretty nice, and yeah, I love the colour as well. The colour's actually pretty interesting. It's got like a dark bluey feel, like vibe to it. Yeah, it just looks really cool, and yeah, it completely tricks you because it's got a dark colour, so you think the album's going to be a bit, down in the dumps, but no, it's actually quite a positive album. Anyhow, here's the front, here's the spine, and here's the back cover. So the back cover, we've got the vinyl version of this album advertised, and this CD is digitally remastered, and yeah, that's cool. Same with Cafe Blair, which I'll do a review on that sometime in the future. So yeah, we have 15 songs on the CD version, which the last track isn't on the vinyl version. So yep, very nice. So let's start off with the opening track, which is Homebreakers, which Mick Talbot sings lead on that song. So yeah, that's a really nice track. I really like that one. It's very funky. The organ sounds really nice in it. Mick Talbot's actually a really good singer. He kind of sounds similar to Paul Weller, but yeah, I love them bands which have like vocalists which sound nearly the same, like vocal wise. But yeah, other bands, for example, Tears for Fears, The Cars, etc. So yeah, Homebreakers is a great song. Dee C has more of a major role in this album, and I think she was an official member of the band by this point. The backing vocalist and the former wife of Paul Weller. And then we have another track, of course, All Gone Away, which that's quite a short song, and there's actually a few Style Council songs which had the word away in it. Yeah, that was quite a short one, but yeah, it's nice, and there's a really nice flute in it. Yeah, just a really cool track. And then the next track we have Come to Milton Keynes, which is a very, very weird song, but really cool, really funky, and just amazing. Some strange keyboards, but yeah, quite upbeat, very upbeat. Yeah, a mix of both, and yeah, the ending was really cool as well. And then we have the next track, which is probably my favourite track on the album. Is it? Well, I have quite a few favourites on this album actually. Next track we have is Internationalists. Very upbeat song. They performed that song at Live Aid. Really good song. I love that one. Very upbeat. Great guitar solo. Great Hammond organ solo. And yeah, I just love that song to bits. So yeah. Oh yeah, did you know that at Live Aid, Steve White was the youngest musician to perform there? Yeah, he was 20 years old. Yeah, he was 17 when he joined the band, which, yeah, good on him. And then we have the next track, which is Stone's Throw Away, which, it's just Paul Weller and a string ensemble, which, for example, there's violin, viola, and cello and whatnot, and yeah, that's actually a really good song, and yeah, like even the short tracks are actually really good. Like most of the tracks on this album are about 2 to 3 minutes, but I still really like them. But I say that, but this next track, the stand-up comics instructions, is actually 1.5 minutes, It features Lenny Henry on that track. If you don't know who he is, he's an actor, comedian, occasional singer. Well, he doesn't really sing on this track, he talks, and yeah, it's all about how to get in the world of, you know, being a stand-up comedian and whatnot, and yeah, and then we've got Paul Weller on the backing vocals. This is a really funky song, if you would class it as a song, but yeah, I just love what Lenny Henry says, and yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just something you would expect from comic legend like him. So yeah, another good song. And then we have another amazing track. Class it as a ballad. Boy Who Cried Wolf, such an amazing song. Great drum machine in the song, really nice synth bass, some beautiful keyboards, another amazing string ensemble, and yeah, I just love that song. And yeah, Boy Who Cried Wolf, amazing song, love it. Yeah, it's just really, yeah, the lyrics for the Style Council, like the lyrics they wrote aren't simple, but yeah, they try to make the songs as catchy as possible, which they definitely do succeed. And yeah, I mean, most of the songs were about, you know, the Thatcher era and whatnot, but yeah. Next track we have Man of Great Promise, another great song, and then we have Down in the Scene, another great song. Yeah, quite short songs, but nice, upbeat, and yeah, just the sort of songs that get you in a good mood and make you want to dance, that sort of thing. But yeah, next track we have The Lodgers, or She Was Only a Shopkeeper's Daughter. The album version is really good. It's got like a sort of a dark, funky sound to it with Dee C on backing vocals, but I also love the re-recorded version, which has more of a, you know, just a more simple pop sound to it, more brighter sound. But I love both versions. Yeah. So if you haven't listened to the single version, you should definitely listen to that version, and I would highly recommend the album version as well. Next track we have is Look, which is a very upbeat track. But 2.5 minutes long, but another upbeat track, very positive, and yeah, one of the Style Council's best songs. With Everything to Lose, that's another great song, love that one. Very catchy, you know, it's got a sort of like, yeah, it's got like a sort of a samba feel to it, I think that's what you call it. Yeah, but yeah, the sound of this album, the production was actually really good, especially for its time, which, yeah, I salute this album for that. And then the next track we have an instrumental, I think it's the only instrumental on the album, Our Favourite Shop, which, yeah, a great instrumental, very nice like sound to it. There's some crazy organ bits played by, of course, Mick Talbot, and then we've got a really nice like funky synth bass, which, yeah, just pretty much plays the same thing throughout the whole song. It goes dum 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 dum. Yeah, fantastic instrumental. They did a few more instrumentals on the previous album, but this album only had one, so they were clearly focusing on more on the lyrics this time round. But yeah, and then we have the closing track on the vinyl version, which is Walls Come Tumbling Down, which is a fantastic song, very upbeat. I just love that song. The bridge section's really nice. And yeah, I've seen the music videos to the singles off this album. Yeah, Come to Milton Keynes, the music video is more weirder than the song, but yeah, Walls Come Tumbling Down, I can't remember why they filmed it, but yeah, it was just literally just Paul Weller on vocals, not on the guitar, he was just singing through the microphone and whatnot, and then Dee C also on backing vocals, and then Mick Talbot on a Yamaha keyboard. I'm not sure if it's a DX7 or whatever. And then Steve White on the drums, obviously. So, yeah, another great track. Love that one. They did that one at Live Aid. And, yeah, I just love that song. Yeah, definitely deserved to be a single. So, yeah. And then the CD closing track is Shout to the Top, the USA remix. So, of course, Shout to the Top is probably Style Council's most well-known song, released as a single. It was released on a movie soundtrack, I can't remember what the film was called, but yeah. another fantastic song. The USA remix, yeah, I still like it. It's got a, well, have they changed much in this remix? I think it's just the bass line. The bass line's quite straightforward in the original track, but they've re-recorded it and done a slap bass version of the bass line, which, yeah, that works. But yeah, still love that song, and yeah, just brilliant album. Definitely my favourite album by the Style Council. I've only listened to, I haven't listened to all the albums, but the original 3 and the EP, yeah. Out of all 3 of the original studio albums that I've listened to, this is definitely my favourite. The Cost of Loving is also really good as well, but yeah, I still need to find that. This album was produced by Peter Wilson and Paul Weller for Solid Bond Productions Limited. Solid Bond You Hot, that was a single released by the Style Council just after the EP, before Cafe Blur. It was originally a song written for the Jam, but of course the Jam split up and Paul Weller moved on to this band. All songs composed by Paul Weller except for tracks 1, 4, 10 and 11, composed by Paul Weller and Mick Talbot. Track 12 was composed by Paul Weller and Steve White, and track 13 was composed by Mick Talbot, which makes sense. Yeah, the title track is literally an instrumental on this album, written by Mick Talbot, which, yeah, he definitely owns that song there. Well, he owns the song in general. But anyhow, let's open this CD up, which we already have, and yeah, very nice disc. It's purple, which, yeah, that's... I thought the colour of the album was blue, but it's just like, sort of like a dark purple, sort of like an indigo colour. But yeah, look at the back of the... If you open the disc and look at the back, well, look what's behind the disc. You see the other albums advertised, Cafe Blur, Cost of Loving, Confessions of a Pop Group, and which one's that one? The Style Council, Greatest Hits, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to open the front of the CD now. Yeah, the booklet if I can. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to rip it. I know it's going to take a while, but yeah, I'd rather be careful because I don't want to, yeah. I got this CD from HMV, same with Cafe Blur. I got it with a gift card that I got for Christmas, so yeah. Yeah, I didn't really spend any money on it, so that's good. Oh no, have I ripped it? No, good. All right. Sorry, it's taking a while. I'm just trying to be dead careful. Trying to be dead careful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I really don't want to rip it. Ooh, careful. I really don't want to rip it, you get what I mean? Oh, it's out. Okay, cool. Have I ripped it? No, good. So here's the booklet itself. There's Tony Hancock up there, Lennon and McCartney. I don't know the other people, but yeah, the other famous people. Yeah, there's a guitar in there, the suit. Yeah, pretty cool album cover. Got Mick and Paul right there, and some text. And we got lyrics as well, so yeah. And the councillors, the Style Council, obviously. Camille Hines played bass on most of the songs, so that's cool. Yeah, of course, we've got Lenny Henry on one of the tracks. Got more tracks there. Yeah. Really good lyrics, yeah. Hang on. Oh yeah, Down in the Scene has like French lyrics to it, which yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is these are the singles released. So we've got Boy Cried Wolf, Internationalists, Walls Come Tumbling Down, Come to Milton Keynes, which same cover as this album, except in colour and without Paul and Mick. So yeah, and then we have The Lodgers, featuring DC Lee. Had the single version which was re-recorded. So fair play. Yeah, we've got another photo there, and yeah, really good album, love it. And yeah, I think all the tracks are amazing, and lucky to have this album. Next time I'll be reviewing Cafe Bleu for sure. Cafe Bleu, well, Bleu, that's how you say it in French. But anyhow, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been my review of the Style Council's album, Our Favourite Shop, their second studio album. Let me know what you think of this album. Do you like it? Are you keen on the Style Council? Do you prefer the Jam? Do you prefer Paul Weller's solo career? Please do let me know. Anyhow, thanks once again. Take it easy, everyone, and I shall see you next time. Yeah, peace.